Hi, my name is Derek Garcia, and this is the first part of a three-part series covering Anchore's Syft and Gripe tools, an SBOM generator and security scanner respectively that are designed to work seamlessly together. Today I'll just be covering Syft, but in part 2 I'll review Gripe and how it works with Syft. In part 3, I'll be demonstrating how to use each tool's respective GitHub action. With that said, Syft is a binary tool for Linux, Mac OS, and Windows that uses the command line to generate a number of reports, including Syft, CycloneDX, and SPDX SBOMs from Docker images and source files. It also supports an impressive number of programming languages. Syft also has an experimental convert function between its supported SBOMs. I'll be demonstrating the tool on an Ubuntu server. To install it, you can use Chocolatey, Homebrew, or Nix, but in this case I'll use the recommended curl method. Just pull the desired release from their releases page and pipe the output to the desired directory. In this case, I'm keeping the binary in my current directory. And we can pass the -h flag to ensure the tool is working correctly. Now I have to compliment the Anchor team since I think this is the most easy to follow help guide I've seen, so props to them. But anyway, I'll start with just a basic report. I'm going to be using the Alpine Docker image since it's so small. The only argument Syft needs is the name of the image or a path to the directory. So for the image, if I just pass in Alpine, you'll get a result. By default, the table view will be displayed to the standard output, and the same applies for a project directory. So this is just a project I have stored locally. You can see, a lot larger than the previous, but same thing, package, version, and the type. Syft supports a number of output formats, but today I'll be focusing on the SBOM formats, which Syft makes really easy to generate one or more SBOMs. From here on out, I'll be using local projects, but these all apply for images as well. For single SBOMs, we can use the tool with a directory and pass in the -o flag with whichever format we'd like. So for example, this version I'll create an SPDX tag output to the standard output. To write to a file instead of the standard output, we can modify the -o flag to include the file path. We include the format, in this case Syft JSON, and the file name syft-sbom.json. And as a side note, the JSON flag generates the Syft SBOM, and it's the one they recommend. So we can view that real quick. It's different than the CycloneDX or SPDX, so it's very in-depth. It's definitely a valid alternative if you're looking for something else to use. To generate multiple reports, we can simply repeat the -o format equals file name schema for each desired report. So for example, to generate a Syft, CycloneDX, and SPDX report, we can just do the following. And we simply just repeat -o, format, file name, -o, format, file name. And we can see if each one was generated correctly. There's 1, 2, and 3. And all of them are very well detailed SBOMs. Syft can also use Go Templates to generate custom reports. I'll leave a link below to learn more about Go Templates, but for now I'll demonstrate with the example they provided with the documentation. To create a template, we first need to create a template file, like so, in this case just my template, and write your Go template as needed. The documentation provides sample code to generate reports to a CSV standard. If I copy that over now, and I'll exit out of here. To use the template file, you need to set the output flag to template and use the -t flag to pass the path to your template file. So in my case, I'll write to a file using the following commands. See, project, same format as before, template equals the output file, and I have the path. Since it's just in my current directory, that's all I need. And now we have a CSV file with my dependencies, which I can show. This is extremely useful for generating reports to other standards, or if you want to create your own custom standard that best suits your needs. Lastly, Syft has an experimental converter function built in. Currently, the converter supports conversion between Syft, CycloneDX, and SPDX formats. To convert, we can use the following command. After convert, we pass the target file, then the -o flag, which follow the same convention for generation. So in this example, I converted a CDX SBOM to a Syft XBOM, and we can see our conversion to the standard output. If I wanted to convert to a target file instead of the output, just same as before, write to a file, and you can see Syft is warning us that it's still experimental, but we can view our output like so. Although it's experimental, the conversion function seems to work fairly well. Syft is a great SBOM generator and converter tool. Both functions are easy to use and provide detailed results. The wide range of supported languages allows Syft to be used with a number of projects. The Go templates add an extra layer of customization that best suits your working environment. Syft is great as a standalone tool, but in part 2 I'll show you how to get even more out of Syft with its security counterpart, Gripe. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us at learn.sbom.com.
Thank you for checking out this video. If you really liked it, be sure to check out our other videos right here, and then you can also subscribe right up top here. And again, thank you. Bye-bye.